One wheel is out. You know what time it is. It's time for a campground review. Heading to the front. This is gonna be a fun one. I didn't expect that. You kind of caught me by surprise. He's eating the bushes. Okay, out of all my campground review videos, I just got surprised. We are in Bend, Oregon. We are at Bend RV Resort. The reason I was surprised is there is a deer right here eating the flowers off their bushes. So it caught me by big surprise. So kind of funny. Bend RV Resort in Oregon, Bend, Oregon. There's a lot to say here. I know we're right by the road. I'm gonna start a little different this time because I gotta tell you what's coming. The park itself's only been open for about a year. Over here, what's getting ready to happen, if this deer hits me in the back as I go by, okay, and I yell, don't make fun of me. What's happening over here is something very unique. They are getting ready to put in 8 indoor pickleball courts and a food truck pavilion, and that's all going right here within the next year. Pretty cool when you think about it. And then we have the park itself and this whole building I'm going to go over, but the entrance is once you make this turn on, what is this, Silverado Springs Drive, you'll come up and there'll be a little sign up here that tells you to come in. So we're gonna start over there as the deer, I don't know where he went. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. He moved on to that bush. The bushes must be pretty tasty. I didn't know deer just kind of like showed up to eat on bushes, but apparently that's what they do. Those flowers must be yummy. So this is the road coming up. You go past the pool, past these pickleball courts, into the entrance. Again, that's where they're starting to do all of the construction over this next year. So if you're watching this in June of 25, and those are not done yet, and you're watching this a year later, they're probably all finished. Okay, entrance in. It's just a little nondescript. There's a couple other things that are happening so you understand. Here's the entrance in, it has a sign. Over here, they're building indoor storage for RVs and possibly some overflow things. So you know what's going on. Check in, stay left. So we'll turn left. And then we're gonna come down here, and then the check-in is going to be past these amazing pickleball courts. And then up here, you'll stop up by kind of like the crosswalk and you'll go in and check in. Now, I'm gonna take you inside so you can see inside and give you how amazing this little pavilion area is. It's pretty cool. Okay, this is a really, really nice kind of hangout clubhouse area. So not only do you have this area with a full kitchen that you could probably reserve and then have like a nice little sit-in area. Then right outside here, you have your ping pong table, nice little waterfall area to hang out with the 2 fire pits. And then if you look back here, we have, this is pretty cool. They have an exercise room. They're having a meeting, so I'm gonna be quiet. Oh, I don't get excited about laundry rooms, but look at this laundry room. Look at this laundry room. I mean, we're talking. That's probably the nicest laundry room I've been in. I mean, you all know that we have a really nice washer and dryer, but if I'm gonna do laundry, this would be this would be the kind of place I'd like to hang out. It's a lot for me to say. I don't think I've ever done a laundry room review. And then right outside of this, here we are. Go ahead and get your workout on. Again, you've never seen me work out, but it's just not been my jam. This is really nice, and they keep it, the air conditioner is cooler in here. I think he has it set at 69. Okay, let's keep going. Now you can see why I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, this facility is crazy. All right, now let's talk RV sites so you have an idea of what you're dealing with. Of course, we are mega sized. Probably going to be the biggest thing that drives in here, unless we're 77 feet. If you're a Class A and you're towing a double stacker, the things I'm going to tell you will pertain. But if you look around, most of these are going to be full on grand designs, some refractions. There's an American tradition, like you're gonna have really nice Class A's and stuff in here. And up here, they do have some handicap sites, which is interesting because you normally don't see those in too many RV parks. Okay, so let's talk here. There's a lot of back ends and they have some pull-throughs, but check out the side patios. Every side patio is got these amazing little picnic tables. And then some of them also come with fire pits that are propane, which are great. Roads, come on, look at the road. These sites are concreted and some sites are actually asphalted. So depending on what site you have, depends on what you're gonna have. Now, I need to tell you, weather here in Bend has been 92 degrees in June, middle of June. And there's going to be highs and lows. The rest of this week's going to be 77 and 80, which is great. And you're in a high desert plain, which means that it's going to be pretty dry air and stuff. So just keep that in mind. So we came in, we passed that, we went down this main road. You got some shower rooms, some bathroom areas. Look how wide the road is. And actually, we're so big, you can see my tracks because it was really hot yesterday in this, and you can see how I just made this huge turn to make it up. And then we're gonna go up here and I'll show you how we got into our site. But these, I would say I'd put these probably to 50, 60 feet as your back ends. And then the pull-throughs, depending on your pull-through, we kind of like back ends when the sites are shorter because then we can extend over the back of the site and it gives us more room. The pull-through we're in, I'd say I'd put it at 55, 60 feet at best. But not everyone's traveling as big as we are. As you can see, here's an Alliance with their back deck down, plenty of room, trucks parked beside. And then some of these others, a Momentum, there's another Alliance, there's a Cyclone. Now, for us, it got a little tricky. And it was only tricky, you could see my tire tracks again. It got a little tricky because there was a truck parked right there. They're gone now. So I had to kind of hug over a little bit to make this turn. And so then I made the turn. Again, if I can do this, anyone can. So once I made the turn, I then had to navigate all the way over here, right next to this trash can, and then angle my way in. Now, these sites are great. Again, we're, though, taking up the whole site because we're 54 feet. But isn't this nice to have these little fire pits and stuff? And then Sheila can park in the gravel on the backside. They have some areas here for the kiddos. And a lot of back-end sites that has grass. So some of the sites do have grass, which is nice to see, especially when you're always traveling and you're always looking at dirt or rocks. So the grass sites are on this other side of the park. And A lot of these are just back ends, a little smaller in length. So, but they're beautiful. Oh, here's another cool thing. Some of these RV sites actually have dog pens, so you can stay here and have a place for your puppy. I mean, come on. Could you ask for anything better than that? That's pretty cool. Here's another one. Site 175. Park your vehicle right here. Dog pen for your puppy. You got a place to stay. Actually, there's quite a few of these. I didn't even realize how many they had until I was looking. I'm going to tell you some things about Bend that when you decide to come here, some good knowledge to know that I didn't know. And that might actually make your stay here even better. So let me get down here, sit down at one of these wonderful tables. All right, told you it was a wonderful table. I had to find a little shade. Probably not too whoopee for video, but it's good to sit down and discuss for a second. So Bend, Oregon is one of the faster growing communities that is around here. A lot of people from Portland and Seattle are coming down to, or up to Bend because it is a high plain desert. And there's a lot of things to do. Right outside here is a bike path that goes a long ways. You have kayaking or floating opportunities here. There's a ton of hikes to go do. There's like a lava tube that's like one of the longest lava tubes in the world that you can walk through and adventure through. And Bend, from what I've been told, Bend is one of those entertainment places. And what I mean by that is that every weekend, Bend has some sort of a band or something downtown Bend to go and see and do. Your rates may fluctuate due to the fact that depending on what activities are happening, hotel rates go way high here. So RV parks, are going to adjust their pricing nightly for those big events as well. So keep that in mind if you're searching, and you can always call and ask them what's going on and things. Another fun little fact, Bend, Oregon here, if you're coming here and you like, I don't know, if you like breweries, it has the highest per capita brewery place, I guess, in one of them in America. So there is brew tours. So unlike a wine tour or a whiskey tour, there's actually brew tours here. I'm not a huge beer drinker myself, but I found that very intriguing. So all the things that I was not aware of in Bend, Oregon are here. And this little RV park was a gem to find because it's just really nice. It's really nice. Sites are a little small. What are you gonna do with your HDT? They're going to work with you on HDTs. They currently don't have a specific spot for an HDT. If they need to, you could either A, rent one of the smaller sites at a discounted price to put the HDT. 2, if they have their other spots available when they're building and stuff, they may be able to put you there. They put us just over on this other area by one of the storage places. They kind of tucked the truck back that way. So they're willing to work with any of us that have the mega size setups, the big HDTs, or if you're pulling your big 45-foot with your big toy double stacker, they're willing to work with you. So just give them a call, let them know what's happening, what you have, and see how it will all work out. So this great RV park review. I'm glad that I was able to share it, especially since it's so new. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna one wheel back to the RV and grab some lunch. So, all right, I guess that's it. I'm out.